Girl.
Good morning.
Oh, hi. I had to I gotta get myself together, child.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
It's Steady Mommin
Oh, so
Wednesday.
glad to be back.
Oh, you look so pretty. Your hair looks nice, honey.
Thank you. Girl, if you knew what I've been through to get to this.
The beauty and the struggle is you don't always gotta look like what you've been through.
Amen. Amen.
Cause you look like ease, friend. You look like grace. You look blessed.
Thank you. I look like I've been breathing in oxygen. Deep breaths.
Come on, girl. You been stretching lately. We need to start
No, I did
stretching.
not work out today at all.
Neither.
Didn't get to the gym at all. But you look beautiful. I love your hair.
Thank you, honey. I was supposed to get up. So this week is the week that I'm supposed to be adding workouts to my sobriety, right? But
Yes.
this was also the week that the temperature decided to drop down past hell, okay?
That's what I know.
So I'm supposed to
Not
be, in order for me to work out, I got to get up at 6 o'clock, basically.
Mhm.
I ain't did it yet.
And that's okay. And it takes some time.
But the week is still young.
Exactly. And
So
still show up.
hello. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your girl, Fox Shantae.
And I'm Kanisha,
And
and
this
this is
is
Steady
Steady
Mama.
Mommin. Well, guys, thank you so very much for tuning in with us today. We have been gone for a couple of weeks because I actually had a passing in the family. I just want to do a quick shout out to my Uncle Greg, who recently transitioned and got his angel wings. My daddy came down. We had to drive down to Florida to send him off. So, um, yeah, Uncle Greg. He's always been a big supporter of everything that I've did in my during my life and my career, my scholaring and all of that stuff. So that was a great loss, but shout out to him, love him. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. But we back now, y'all.
We back.
We back. What you
Yeah.
thinking about today, my love?
Girl, after this morning, I almost feel like I need to change my vent, but I'm going to stay consistent. So my vent is essentially this. My ex, as y'all know, he didn't pay child support. And it was due to the fact that he just had a new baby. And I'm like, how did your bill become my bill when I still got to take care of your kids and go to the grocery store? We understand what's going on in the economy. Did you ever consider that could be a hardship? You're adding a hardship. So I was really just like, man, I can. This is how you know, ladies, whether SNAP, child support, you cannot depend on nobody but yourself and God. And you need to make sure that what it taught me is that I just need to make sure that I'm generating income for
Mm-hmm.
me and let that be a bonus, not something that's going to make my
Mm.
world go round.
Keyword, let that be a bonus.
Hmm.
I love that because at the end of the day, he has control over whether it comes or not. It's supposed to come consistently, but he does have the power on whether that comes or not. So you, like you said, have to stay in control of your day to day and
Yep.
let that be a bonus because
Yeah.
asses will show their ass every chance they get.
Mhm. And it was just really disappointing that after 21 years, we are still at a point where you can't see me beyond the woman that you left. I'm the mother of your kids. I support your kids. I do all of the tasks for your kids, and you think that that's okay to withhold it, and then not even share that it wasn't coming in because you say we don't talk. That's business. This has nothing to do with us not being in communication with each other. I don't owe you communication. I owe
And
you
it's
text.
deeper than business. It's the livelihood of your children.
That's what I'm
Like I don't
saying.
understand when it comes to child support where men feel like it's a benefit to the mom. The mom has the three children that you left, and they have to eat every day. They need clothing. They need a plethora of things
To get to and from
every
school.
day. That's
Yeah.
gas. They need lights, water,
A roof.
child. But you think your little funky quarters is benefiting the mama in some way?
No. That's what I said.
Girl,
When I tell you these niggas ain't shit, please
please
believe
believe
me.
me. I think that they definitely need to do something about the way that they decide how much child support is divvied out because it's not just money. I think they need to add some time in that shit too because, like you said, they still have to get to and fro. You know, you have three kids at three different levels. They each go to three different schools.
Three different
You have to get them
schools.
to and fro. They the two oldest have extracurricular activities
Hmm.
they have to get to and from.
Hmm. But that's not acknowledged. You
That
got the
needs to be.
easiest job to parent on the sideline. The least you can do is make sure your child support is on time. And whatever you got going on personally, having other kids, that has nothing to do with me or your children. So if you knew that this was going to happen, you should have prepared, put a reserve, do something.
Mm.
But gonna tell me, oh, we ain't talking. We ain't been talking. Why do you want to talk to me, sir?
You know why you want to talk to you, girl. Look
I
at
don't know
you.
why you want to talk to me, sir.
Look at y'all. You know
This
how you want to talk to y'all.
girl.
and I'm pretty sure you probably want to talk to you more because little mama probably around there, rusted and busted, baby. Them babies take us through it.
They do. Take her through there. Take
Take
her
us
through
through
there.
it.
Shit. Ain't got shit to do with me. But girl, what are you venting about? Enough about me.
Oh God. Okay, so like I mentioned, Uncle Greg passed or whatever, but during that experience, I realized that there are struggles and unseen sacrifices that mothers with special children have to go through. It's like, yeah, you think about the basic stuff like the scheduling and the therapies and all of those different things, but there's stuff that's unseen. So when we went to the funeral,
Mhm.
I actually didn't get to witness the funeral or participate or anything because when we went in during the initial prayer, my baby was, she was talking and when she decided to talk, she'd be loud, okay? And then she wanted to strum her little guitar. I'm like, girl, I don't even know why we brought this damn guitar in here. So we left. I ended up walking out like right at the beginning, and me and her just I let her run around outside, and then we went and sat in the car.
Mhm.
But essentially, I didn't even really get to fully attend the funeral, and that was sucky for me. It was a little painful for me, but it's an unseen sacrifice because I wasn't gonna have her in there interrupting other people's experience, So that's my thing. I just want if you know somebody that is a parent to a child of special needs, just get them a little extra grace.
Yeah.
Just a
It's
little.
crazy. I don't know if this was you telling me this story. I know I've heard this story before where, maybe it wasn't, no, it wasn't you. So it was a mother that has a special needs child with autism. And everybody was looking at her funny. Yeah, she vented on social media. Everybody was looking at her funny in the restaurant because I guess the child was disturbing everybody else. But how could you be so insensitive? Yes, this is a public place and everybody's entitled to go.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Because the I guess the hostess was coming over and just trying to say, hey, can you keep it down? But like, I don't understand. Like, how can you be so insensitive to that?
Girl,
What
hold on,
happened?
y'all. My TV done popped up and I'm sorry.
That's all right, boo. It want to talk too.
Listen, talk about being loud and damn TV just pop on. Okay.
Maybe
No.
that was your uncle just saying, hey, I hear
Aw,
you.
that's sweet. Like I felt you. I knew you came.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, that's real shit. And then that kind of does deter a lot of moms from doing things outside of their home where their child is fully accepted and can be who they truly are, which also sucks because then you get moms that are trapped at home. The
Yeah.
kids too, like, yeah, okay, they stem. So stemming is a way for them to be able to calm their nervous systems, and that looks
Self-soothe.
different. It looks different with everybody. Some kids make a lot of noises, like Legacy used to do E a lot, like E a lot. She don't do it anymore, but there's just different ways of stemming for the kids, and when you're out in public, it can make people look, and like, oh, you need to discipline your child, or it's not a behavioral thing, discipline
Ignorance
them
ain't
for
bliss.
what? For being them.
Yeah, ignorance is not bliss.
So yeah, girl, just love on the parents of, you know,
Special need children.
because they can't always do the same things that everybody can do, and then that can be hurtful to them or painful for them. It's a sacrifice that they have to make, but they're gonna do it for their kids.
It's
So
true. And yeah, and in fact, I do remember specifically it was on TikTok, it was social media. And the woman was like so devastated in the car, she was crying.
mhm.
Because what else could she do? And she was a single mom. So just doing it on your own, on top
Yeah.
of, you know what I mean, being single. So,
And all of those feelings that come with that, because it's like you don't want it's more so hurtful for the parent than the child, because normally they're not even paying attention. They really literally have a
careless.
PhD and not giving a fuck. They don't care. Okay. But you as a mom, it's like you're pissed because it's like, how dare, like, you go into mama bear mode. Like, watch yourself.
And even embarrassment for them. I mean, it just seems like a transition for you guys. Because yeah, it just seems like a hard transition. And when you're going into the public like that, there's emotions that draw up, not just mama bear, but like embarrassment, shame, or whatever the case is. You just never know the variations of how that affects both parties. So we just have to be more
Sadness.
sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot. So yeah, that's that. Well, guys, for a couple of weeks, we thought that we would spend our time with you this week just catching up with all that has been going on in the news, because a
Mhm.
lot has been going on in the news. We're going to kick
Yeah.
this thing off with the government is still shut down. Okay? Still. So the government shutdown started October 21st.
Hmm.
And it is still rolling. Now, they're supposed to be going in and voting today
Yeah.
on whether
Okay.
or not they're going to open it or whatever. So we'll see what
Oh,
happens with
today
that.
is Wednesday. Lord have mercy. That's right. Because that's why I was
Yep.
like, it's still shut down. I thought that they were lifting that. Okay.
Nope, that they're voting today.
Okay.
So we shall see. But since the government has been shut down, 750,000 federal employees have been furloughed. Okay. And that does not include an additional 700,000 people that are working for free since October 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many
So,
families are impacted? Oh, my God.
Lord. Then, as y'all know, the SNAP benefits has been paused, but it has been a lot of drama behind these benefits. The administration and the courts have been going back and forth like they've been playing ping pong or tennis, trying to see if they can either release the full amount or a partial amount. They have a contingency fund that has like $5 or $6 billion in it that they still don't want to release.
Hmm.
Okay. So one judge, he's a district judge. His name is Judge John McConnell Jr. He
Hmm.
ruled that they had to give out the SNAP benefits. But the Supreme Court came back siding with the administration saying, nah, they still gonna be on pause. So
How are
that
you just so disconnected with the realities of what people are actually going through? The workers that make your world go round. Like, I
absolutely.
don't understand. How could you be that insensitive
Mhm.
to families that really don't have the resources other than this?
Literally. And then people, even outside of the people that are relying on the SNAP benefits, like you said, the people that make your government go around, these people have missed a month's worth of checks. That's car notes, that is rent, that's food, that's a lot of things. Most people cannot skip one check, let alone two, and still have their world rolling like it's supposed to. So they need to figure out a way to wrap this up real fast, because I just wish that, like, in a perfect world in my head, all of those employees would walk away and do something else and let the government feel it. Like, now y'all ain't got no damn workers. How about that?
And
Now what?
but that's what I feel like. I think people are really, this is really different. This feels different, right? And I think
Mhm.
that is really waking everybody else up to say that, hey, we really have to make a change. That's why we're talking about these blackouts for the holidays. I really hope that people really sustain and stand on business with that, and
Please,
and hit their pockets, because they give
please.
no fucks about yours.
And y'all know, like, let's keep it a buck. They're not really rushing this thing opening back up for the sake of the people. Now the pockets is being hit because the airlines can't run, and that's big $1 billion business.
I
So
saw
now
that.
they're canceling all of these flights, and
Yep.
the cancellations are continuing to increase. They not about to have that.
Yeah.
Feed them cake. Everybody else can starve. But
Yeah.
we need these flights rolling. Let's wrap
Yeah.
this up.
Air traffic controllers. Yeah, I was hearing that they have to be on the ground for at least 2 hours before they can take off, losing buku of money.
Yeah. So that's where we are. We'll see um what the votes say, and we'll see if it opens. But the thing about it is, if it does open today, nothing's changed.
Yeah. No. And it's
So
and even the aftermath that has happened is just going to take a while for a lot of people to recover.
so with nothing changing, does that mean that this was all for nothing?
Well, when I say nothing's changing, it's just well,
I'm
wait,
talking about what my nothing changing. So what
oh,
I
okay.
mean by nothing's changing is if they decide to open it up today, what the government was, I mean, what the Democrats were fighting for, the healthcare bill being spread,
Hmm.
that's not happening still. So
No,
if they open it up today and they still don't have that, then the last 40 days was
was for
for
nothing. No, I
what?
get it. I get it. And from what I was understanding when I was reading into it, it's like this is just really pausing and pacifying just to release for essentially for people to get paid. It seems like they're doing it just in time for the holidays because I think the SNAP benefits is going to be going through the fiscal year, and then that may be up for debate again, and then um yeah, no, that was when it started, October 1st.
Hmm.
When they were okay, so there was another part to this. Hold on. Girl, I'm drawing a blank. I
It's
can't even
okay.
remember the date that it was going to be going into the in the on the first of the year. But yeah, basically, ultimately what I'm trying to convey is that this is temporal. And I feel like they're just doing this so they can have people have money for the holiday season so they can still make money off of what they intended.
Hmm.
That's the point that I'm really trying to make, but I cannot
Yeah.
remember that date that it's supposed to run through.
Yeah, it's fine. But like you said, if we all just stick to that, um, cancel the holidays thing,
Right.
think that they'll feel it a little more because it's all about the money with them. So we need to keep our money because if all of this has gone on in the first year, we have no idea what next year is going to look like. So we like going back to you saying, depending upon yourself, we all need to depend upon ourselves, save our damn money, put some money to the side. And if you ain't been a person that has never been able to save, now is your time to start trying to save, especially you mamas. Start putting your money to the side. We can cut some stuff out because we don't know what is ahead of us. We have had a hell of a year. There's a lot of tricks that is going on above our head. Put you some money to the side.
And educate yourself because honestly, I've learned a lot just doing the news, and
Hmm.
it's just so insightful, and it puts things in perspective that we really do have to take cover and take care of ourselves. And remember, we need to be more producers than consumers. We are consuming too much and adding too much to their bottom line, and we don't have nothing left. So we really need to consider being more producers than consumers. But I also want to say shout out to Atlanta Mayor Andrew Dickens, how he has suspended the disconnection notices for water
Oh
and a couple of the
yeah.
bills. I thought that
And
was a
and
good.
evictions.
I'm sorry,
And evictions. He paused
and
evictions as
evictions
well.
and evictions. So shout out to him. That was really great.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. And he just got reelected, so shout out to him for that. But he's dope.
Congrats.
He really gets in the trenches and make things happen. So Atlanta got a good thing with the mayor, Mr.
Yeah.
Dickens. So shout out to you.
Shout
Um,
out, shout out. So, girl, I want to talk about Trump proposing 50-year mortgages. Have you heard about that?
mm-hmm. I have.
Yeah, so I have a particular spin on that. So, as y'all know, I'm a real estate broker. I'm in mortgages and stuff like that. So I have to keep my ear to the streets when it relates to this. And I hear a lot of feedback from clients, just about the rise in costs in homes and the rise in costs in interest rates. So I actually thought that this was going to be a benefit. I already know that people are going to be paying double when it comes to, interest and things like that, but it's still giving people an opportunity to have a piece of the pie because a lot of people are being priced out of the market. So you have to pick your poison. Is my point. Um, Statistically, they were saying a lot of people are becoming first time homeowners at 40. So even with a 30-year mortgage, are you really paying that off? You know what I mean? So when it comes to equity being earned, I feel like, or even just you can refinance. I will tell you that. But even when it comes to just being able to stay in a place that you can draw a check if you sell it, you're not going to do that being a renter. So I still kind of say it's good.
Well, I think that it's beneficial. There's multiple layers where this can be beneficial.
Hmm.
Ultimately, I think it's a trick
You
to
do.
keep the banks rich. Of course, it's
Yeah.
always about money. It's
Yeah.
always a way to make the extremely rich richer. So, because like you hinted on a little bit, like the interest rates on that are going to be ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. And the only reason why they're considering this is because the average cost of the home is way more than anybody can freaking afford. So, how about you bring the interest rates down? How about we find a way to level out the actual cost of these homes instead of allowing them to continuously increase hand over foot and hand over hand every year, make it affordable again so that people can actually afford to buy a home. That type of stuff is stuff to get excited about. But saying, oh, the average cost of a home in America is over $400,000. Nobody can fucking afford that. But this is what we're going to do for you. We're going to give you
Yeah.
a 50-year loan so that you can have a mortgage that you can slightly afford on a home that you know
It
you
is
can't afford.
because I mean, honestly, it's saving roughly about two to 250 a month. But again, it's allowing people to have a piece of the pie.
Girl, our pie ain't good. That sounds
The
like some
pie ain't good,
damn,
but it's
that
either
sounds
you
like
buy
some mud
yours or
pie.
you pay down somebody else's debt. I mean, it's just kind of where we're at. And to your point, when it comes to the rising costs and homes, that's even plateauing. Houses are sitting longer, so people are really losing money. So it's rolling back like Walmart.
But again, like you said, like it will allow buyers to have cheaper
Mortgage to
mortgages
be able to qualify for it because they're
month
priced out.
monthly.
Hmm.
Hmm?
No, yeah, because they're priced out monthly. So yeah, it just gives them opportunity to actually get approved.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but it is what it is.
I
It
know
is
that's
what
right.
it is. So speaking of finances, there are a lot of companies that have announced mass layoffs in 2025. Okay. Amazon just announced that they are planning for a 14,000 person layoff coming up soon, but they are planning to
Oh, so it hadn't
replace.
happened. Okay.
Not yet, not yet. But they're planning to place 500,000 jobs with robots over the next 10 years. So coming soon, they're going to let go 14,000 people. And then over time, they're going to let go of 500,000 jobs and replace them with robots. Okay. So everybody that works in these warehouses, that works for Amazon, just please know and understand that they are working every day to get these robots together to replace you. So
To get
now
rid
is
of
a
you.
good time to consider your pivot foot and try to think about what life after this current job or this being in the warehouse industry, what is that going to look like for you? Because in the next few years, you will be replaced.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to do warehouses first. So they're trying to replace everybody, but
Oh, of
warehouses
course.
is coming first. So other people that have announced large layoffs, Starbucks is cutting 1,100 corporate jobs. UPS 48,000 jobs. Also on the list is Target, Kroger, American Airlines, General Motors, and Spirit Airlines, just to name a few. Spirit blew me because they don't have no damn employees anyway, so I don't know who they firing. When you go to the airport and you ride Spirit, you got to pay to talk to somebody.
Girl, that's a shame. I
So who
never
they
rode
firing?
Spirit. I don't mess with Spirit. It's giving me Snoop Dogg. Yeah. What was that movie?
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. It gives me Soul Plane vibes. I can't do it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of layoffs going on. So that goes back to what I was saying earlier about mamas put your money to the side, save you some money.
We really have to become producers and not consumers. We really need to like let that resonate because we're buying too much. We're doing too much. We're trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's all a facade. It's all an illusion. We need to just re-strategize how we run our households, how we run our businesses, what are we doing, people?
You
Because this
know,
enough is enough.
I'm to the point to now, like I haven't purchased a home as of yet, but when I do purchase a home for itself, because I'm more so looking at investment properties being the first purchase, and then later purchasing like a home for me and my family. But I'm thinking more so about purchasing a multi-generational home when I do purchase my home. I have to send you this video. I saw a video last night of this beautiful house. It was beautiful, but like it had two front doors
I seen
and
it.
like separate sides, and then you can connect in the middle. And I'm
I
like, that's
seen
what
that.
we're about to have to move into because everything's way too expensive.
It
Like
is. It's just power and being villagers.
we as a community, Black people, we had to fight so much and so hard for our independence that it's become a double-edged sword for us because now we can't band together and live together with our siblings and parents and save money and build and grow like other nationalities can and do. You know, they'll come over here, live 20 in a house, and buy houses and put people out. You know, they
Yeah.
work together in that way. And we as Black people need to start putting our toxic independence to the side for a greater cause. So I'm personally interested
That's why
in.
I mean I'm for the times. I'm for the restructuring of all of these ideas and just bad information that we have accumulated over time. Because yeah, but I love our Black people. I give y'all grace. I'm passionate about us because I give us grace. I'm passionate about us because we just wasn't taught like that.
Mm-hmm,
You 18, you gotta go.
mm-hmm,
Even in my own household my eldest is gone, but at a time I was telling her, like, you need to take advantage of this space and opportunity to not being pushed out. Like, I was going to
mm-hmm.
give her up until like 23, 26, depending on, but you have to follow a particular plan. You know what I mean?
I'm
So,
getting married.
girl, that's what I said. Coming into this, I was coming in hot, dealing with clients. Had to go to her Thanksgiving luncheon. She's like, Mom, can I come home? I'm like, girl, I'm thinking I gotta go live in like 30 minutes. Like, she crying in the line, and she see her other friends. It's like, oh, I'm going home, Neri. And I'm like, come on.
Oh,
She's
hey,
sitting
nerdy
over here by me talking
girl.
about, can I have a peppermint?
Steady Mommin. Yes, you
Steady
can.
mama child. I said, I'm over here down here like two. Like, you get two and get your ass on.
And still delivering the news.
Right. Child. She's just distracting me in the back.
Girl. But yeah.
But guess what? Toys R Us is back.
Okay, Toys R Us.
When I heard about this news, I'm like, stop it. All I can see is myself when I was younger, rolling around Toys R Us looking for toys, the big giraffe. It was like,
Giraffe.
mm.
I
But
love
yeah,
Toys R
so
Us.
say it again.
I love Toys R Us. It's like there's not a lot of things that's just for kids anymore. Like we used to have things that were just for kids. Toys R Us was one of those things. We used to have boy bands, girl bands, music just for kids. Like there's not a lot of stuff that's just for kids anymore. So I'm glad
There's
Toys
six,
R Us is
seven. There's 6, 7 that's out
yeah.
with Skrilla. Yeah, it's not a lot of kid shit. That's why I'm like, turn that off. Whatever that
Mm-hmm.
is, that don't sound right.
Mm-hmm. It ain't for
But girl,
you.
so the company is coming back and they're going to be opening about 30 stores nationwide for the holidays. Some locations will be seasonal and some will be permanent. The permanent stores will be located in Illinois, California, Maryland, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, New York, and Kansas. The full locations list can be found online, but there will not be one opening here in Georgia, unfortunately. Come on, get it
Sound
together.
like they don't sound like they opening one nowhere with black people at. They said they want the money. They're not about to play with the black folk. They are coming back to get some coins. They don't want to put it nowhere where the Negroes gonna be stealing. What, say them states again? Sorry.
It's Illinois, California, Maryland, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, New York, and Kansas.
Yeah, they're not coming back for us, y'all. But still, I'm sure they're gonna be online or
Well, you
something.
know what? Yeah, go ahead. I ain't gonna start that. I'm not gonna start that. I was gonna say something that was gonna be very controversial, so I'm not gonna start that. Let me
But
just
you know what's
digress.
funny to me? You know what
Uh-huh.
is insane? This is so funny to me because whoever is in charge of the business acumen for Toys R Us, I think they need to go and sit down somewhere because the first go round, y'all had to file bankruptcy, correct?
Yeah,
And
they filed
now,
bankruptcy in 2017 and they closed more than 700 stores by 2018.
and now you think now is a good time to come back when the people ain't got no stamps and everybody we about to black out the Christmas. Ain't nobody going to Toys R Us. Now is not the right time to come back. They should have tried to come back maybe next year.
Right. Maybe they should have halted it. Maybe this was something that they just didn't realize prior to the shutdown. I'm not sure. But
They
they
didn't
need
read
to
the
go
room.
ahead and put a pause on it and wait till next year. Because, girl, it ain't even been a year since this man has been in office. I can't imagine year three, y'all.
Now ain't the time, Toys R Us. Y'all need to pack it up. I hope. Well, some of the stores are open already, but good luck with that. God
Well, I
bless.
just want to go in there. Do I need to go to Kansas?
You're gonna have to go somewhere.
I just want to bring my kids in there. Let's take a picture about a giraffe.
Girl. Well, honey, speaking of the children,
Hmm.
so this is a story that I wanted to talk about a couple of weeks ago,
Hmm.
before we went on break. Back on October 16th, an Orlando dad named Jeremy Jerron Rouse, he's 35, was arrested. Guess why?
Why?
The man was driving Uber Eats with his son in the back, like a lot of parents do because a lot of people can't afford daycare, so they do the little,
Sure.
get that.
Yeah.
Driving Uber Eats, delivering the stuff. The son is autistic
Okay.
and they like to elope. Eloping for autistic kids mean they get the on. Okay? They go. Do you know why this man was driving Uber Eats? The boy got out of the car and this man continued to drive Uber Eats. Continued to drive after he realized his child was gone.
After or he just didn't realize?
After he realized the child was gone, he kept Uber eating. Okay, so two bystanders saw the child trying to get on the on ramp on I-4 in Orlando. It's a really, really, really busy highway. Okay, and the baby was naked. That's another thing about autistic children. They don't like to wear their clothes, honey. Okay, so he got out the car, stripped, ran up the highway. These two bystanders ran up the up ramp to get him. Called the police. As the police is trying, the police didn't realize the boy is nonverbal. He's autistic. They're trying to figure out who the child is. They get a missing person's call that matches the description of the little boy from the mama. Guess what the mama was?
Just humor me, friend.
Sleep in the passenger seat.
She was in the car too.
She was in the car too. She was in the car too. So
I don't even know how to respond. Go on.
So what they tried to do was she went to the police to pick up the boy by herself because the daddy was scared to go because he was scared to get arrested. But down matter, his ass got arrested anyway. He recently got out on bond, like a $5,000 bond or whatever. But yeah, he's being charged with felony child neglect, as he should, and her ass need to be charged too.
I was
They
just
haven't
gonna say
charged
she
him
was in the
yet.
car too.
She was asleep though.
Oh, so she say
So
who?
she's saying, so they're thinking about the reports that I read said that they're thinking about finding a way to charge her with like perjury because she like lied to them. But she need to be charged with something too because any mother, as an autistic mom, you have to watch your kids. When not just be in the same vicinity as them. Your eyes and ears need to be on these kids because they get gone. Okay? My baby just got gone on my daddy when we was in Ocala. Literally, I went to the sorry, Daddy. I went to get my nails done, and my spirit, I just knew. I was like, something ain't that baby ain't in the house. I could feel it. So I'm calling my daddy. He ain't answering. I call him again. He ain't answering. I told the lady, I'm like, look, you gonna have to stop doing my toes. I'm gonna have to run and come back because I got to go see what's going on. My daddy called me back. He's like, oh yeah, we good, but yeah, she had ran out the house. I got her though. You got her. Yeah, she ran down the road trying to go in somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
You have to keep your eyes, your
Yeah.
ears, your
Yeah.
hands, your feet, and your heart on these children at all times. They are extreme escape artists. Okay?
Yeah, they're definitely a flight risk. My blessed cousin, my good girlfriend, she dealt with that, and I remember them stories. Boy, he used to take flight.
Baby, the first time she did it, my soul came out of my body. I ran out the house damn near naked. Okay,
Of
running,
course.
screaming, because we live in apartments. It ain't nothing for somebody to just grab a kid and pull them in their unit and never see them again. Girl, I'm running, I'm screaming, I'm hollering, I'm crying. I hear somebody like, hey, hey, hey. They're above me though. They're like, hey, hey, you looking for a baby? I'm like, yes. Where? Girl, they had my baby on the floor above us in the parking garage. There was kids though. My husband went and got her because I ain't have on no clothes. So he was like, there was a girl and some little boys. The little girl was crying, and the boys was like, I didn't know what to do. I was just gonna take her to my mama. Could you take her to? You are trying to do a good thing, but just like that, I don't know these people. I don't know your mama. Baby could have been gone.
Yeah, that makes me a bit emotional just hearing that story because that's terrifying. I can't imagine.
The way my soul left my body, I couldn't even. I hit the floor. I was crying like I died because a part of me did. Like I was like, bro, like it's a real thing. So for you to be driving around with your baby mama sitting next to you, the baby had to get out while you went and dropped off a delivery. You get back in the car and you realize the baby ain't in the car and you keep driving. Lock his
When
ass
I
up.
tell you this nigga say I'm just playing.
Please believe me. And that mama, both lock their ass up. Lock them
Yeah,
up.
that's pretty bad.
And what is it with all these couples riding around doing Uber Eats and DoorDash together? Like it only takes one person.
Codependent.
It takes
Codependent.
one
Yeah.
person. The other one needs to
Codependent.
be going to get my great
Another
grandmother.
job.
My great grandmother is a beautiful Jamaican woman. Was God rest her soul. She always used to say, "No, one you get $1, he get $1. That he got $2."
Oh.
So if one person is driving Uber Eats, what are you doing? Taking a nap?
You go do something else.
Grandma nerves. Lock
You go
both
do
their ass
something
up,
else.
please. And thank you.
But girl, so did you hear about the always pads?
I've been seeing the videos.
That is so disgusting. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I quickly went to my daughter because I quickly went to my daughter's box and opened it up to look.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what they were talking about, but I
Mm-hmm.
buy her cotton. I have been a
Mm-hmm.
little alerted by these pads and how they can cause certain things, the chemicals and stuff like that. So I definitely was trying to give her a little of an upgrade in her pads. But I was like, okay, so what's really going on? So what I was seeing is that there has been a trend of videos with women holding up their pads and the light revealing dirt and mold inside of the product.
Oh Lord.
And Cosmo apparently reached out to Always and they gave a statement. So I'm going to
Okay,
read the
good. What
statement.
they said? What they say? What they say? What they say?
At Always, we are committed to delivering superior period products that adhere to the highest standards of quality, performance, and safety. We use a rigorous multi-step process to evaluate every component of Always products. This includes extensive quality testing that is carried out before and during manufacturing. Absorbent pulp fibers are often used in menstrual products. Always only uses virgin pulp designed specifically for our menstrual products. No reuse, no recycle fibers. The pulp inside these pads is white. Why does the pad appear discolored when you hold it up to the light? Is their question, right? Their
Hmm.
rhetorical question.
Hmm.
The darker colors you see when putting your pad up against the light are not foreign material contaminations. They are normal shadows that appear in products that contain pulp. When you shine light on these products, the absorbent core materials creates visible shadows as it blocks the light.
Mm.
You get the same result if you repeat this experiment with many everyday household items made with pulp like cotton balls, makeup remover pads, and even paper. Consumer safety is our top priority. Our pads are used safely by millions of women every day around the world and always is the number one pad brand recommended by gynecologists and pediatricians in the US. Well, we ain't worried about that. We don't count on that.
Oh, well, they said a lot without saying much of nothing.
Basically, and I mean, okay, so I understand what they're talking about, but at the same time, like I said, the pad that my daughter used that's cotton, I didn't see none of that.
Yeah, and those videos are really crazy, y'all. If y'all have not heard about this, like go Google, not Google, but like search in Instagram and TikTok the videos about the always pads because they look crazy. They look filthy and nasty, but according to always, it's not dirt. It's some type of particle that they use to create this product. So, hmm,
Yeah, it's disgusting, and you can't really trust the FDA. Anything that got to do with the government signing off, I don't trust none of that. Okay, you got what is it, deli meat that they say is one of the number one carcinogens on the American Cancer Society website. So, I
absolutely.
girl, I'm just not with
Absolutely.
the government.
Absolutely.
I'm just
Absolutely.
not with it.
Absolutely. Honey,
Anyway,
so
in other
moving
news.
in other news, about 2 weeks ago, an NYPD detective passed away, God rest her soul, after getting a BBL in Cali, Colombia. Okay. Her name was Alicia Stone. She was 40 years old. She was a mother of three. And just like many of the girls do now, she went to go get a BBL, and a week later, she passed away. Her cause of death was listed as cardiac arrest. Yeah. So
I really don't understand BBLs. Is it foreign like substance that they put in their bodies, or is it fat transfer? I just don't know.
I'm not 1000% certain, but I do believe it is fat transfer.
Okay. So I guess the
They're not
cardiac, I don't
getting
know.
the
Yeah.
BBL, I do not believe um includes any type of like silicone injection or
Okay. Okay.
anything. So I
I thought that
believe
that's what
it's
it was.
all. Let's look
Okay.
it up. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me do a quick definition for us, y'all. Don't bear with us, because we about to learn a little something about a BBL.
Yeah, because that, I mean, I don't
According
know. Because
to
I think I
Google,
was hearing one time how they said all of the like the capillary, like the veins or something like that. Sometimes you can accidentally hit it.
mm,
They supposed to know where to inject. Because I was like, because there was another mainstream person that died. I can't even remember her name. But anyway, and they were talking about it, and I was like, well, damn. Like, if it's really that dangerous, why do we keep doing it?
well, the Brazilian butt is what BBL stands for. It is a two-step cosmetic surgery that involves liposuction to remove fat from areas like the abdomen or thighs, and then injecting that harvested fat into the buttocks to improve shape and projection, putting it somewhere else.
Okay. So then what causes people to have cardiac arrest? Let's
I
see.
don't know. I don't know, but it's heartbreaking every time you see a mother taken away from her kids just because she was seeking for a way to feel better about herself. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean it really does, and it's getting more common and common. Okay, so they're saying that the cause, um, no, okay, so no, I'm not even gonna read that. That's too much for me to comprehend right now. But yeah, it's very sad. I mean, and I just blame the times and where we're at. The definition of beauty is just so different now, and due to social media, the culture is just Even I was even surprised that Tamar Braxton got one. So I mean, and
I'm
people
coming
taking
back to her.
chances with their life, huh?
I said I'm coming back to her later in
Oh yeah, okay.
but yeah, it's the BBL culture, I think, has exploded in a way that is unhealthy because I think cosmetic surgery has always been around, but now there's a lot more pressure on women to look a certain type of
Look a
way.
certain way, yeah.
And unfortunately, not everybody is strong minded enough to not fall into those pressures, you know? Like, I would be glad to see a shift into where that natural beauty and natural bodies are
It's
being
coming.
accepted again and celebrated again because we
It's
are
on the
human, we are
yeah.
women, we are going to age, things are going to change, and it's okay to do a tweak here, a tweak there. I'm not saying that BBLs are horrible. What I'm saying is the culture and the pressure behind it has become horrible to the point to where young girls 18 talking about BBLs. And it's like you haven't even allowed your grown woman body to develop yet. You don't even know what you're cutting up and shifting, you know? But
It's
there's
true.
that's that pressure again. So I just
It's true. And to your point, I was reading something and it came to me, let God be the illustrator of you. Like trust his creation. As a even for me, I'm 40 years old. I've discovered just from looking at younger pictures, like the woman's body is beautiful and you just got to allow it to take form. Be patient with yourself and stop comparing yourself to other women because comparison kills. And that's what's causing the pressures of these women to feel like they have to conform or transform their bodies into something that they wasn't even designed to be anyway.
and we all know these niggas will fuck anything. So
I was caught off guard. They gonna fuck anything? Okay.
they will. So it's
Well,
like
but Cardi B said that
we'll
they
put
gonna fuck on anything. These niggas way too easy.
when women are putting themselves at risk of death and going through all of these things, like, baby, it's okay. He'll lift that tummy up.
You lift them titties up, but I am gonna get mine lifted.
And like I said, like tweaks are fine. I think it's just the pressure. The pressure.
Yeah,
Like, what are you
no, it
doing it
is.
for? Why do
Yeah.
you want it? Like, there
Mhm.
should be a. I don't know if they do this or not, but if they don't, they should. You should have to go through like a. You should have to get approved psychologically before you're able to get the surgery. Like, why are you doing it? What are you doing it for? Because if you're doing it just to attract, then you shouldn't be able to get it.
And
If
they
you're
look
doing it,
bad.
if you're doing it
Vivica A.
because
Fox just got a BBL child, and it's not
who?
going well. Vivica A. Fox. Well, she
No,
may not have
ma'am.
just gotten it, but I just realized she got it based off of this clothing line she pushing, and they had some transition like from 19 up until her age, maybe 52, 53. I don't know how old she is, but in her 50s, late 50s possibly. And it's just not going well. It's just not going well at all.
Girl, I ain't got nothing to say about that. And th- and
Little
there it goes
legs.
again. Back to the pressure. You these first of all, this level of 50 pluses, these women are beautiful. They
Yeah.
beautiful, they bad. These were the same beautiful, bad 90s women that we had. You
Mhm.
know? So if they're feeling pressure to keep up with these, child, please.
It won't be me, child.
Who you telling? Now
Cause I
this
was like,
stomach.
whatever she doing, I don't need to do it. Cause it started to get real bad for her at 45.
Mm,
Like no, at 45 she was still looking good, but it tapered off at like 48. And I'm like, whatever she doing, I don't want to do that.
child. Well, whatever you for nobody else. Do it for you. And don't think that that's going to be the thing to solve whatever it is. So like if you feel like you want to feel prettier, and you think the tweak will help, it will help. It's not just going to change you on the inside. Like the inside work still has to be done.
The
They can
shadow
have the
work.
best
Yeah.
BBL in the world. Without the inside work, it means nothing because ain't nothing worse than a pretty woman with a disgusting energy, a disgusting inside, nasty ass attitude.
I felt that, friend. It seemed like you were trying to talk to me the way that disgusting came across this damn. Woo!
So please never skip the internal work.
Work.
Okay.
Mhm.
Beyonce said it. I can't quote it right now, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. Something about the beauty, something about the inside on that Pretty Hurt song. Pretty Hurt. Something. It's the inside that need the surgery, whatever the fuck Beyonce said. Yes, Beyonce.
No, that is true. Like, I'm glad you said that. We really need to let that resonate as well. The inner work is so much more important than anything you can do on the outside, because that inside will come out. And
Every
trying to
time.
cover it up with all of this manufactured stuff, these men don't really care about that. Like you say, they don't fuck on anything. These niggas way too easy. I'm
So
just
do
quoting Cardi B because she's been giving me she's been helping me out through this co-parenting stage I'm in.
well, good friend. We'll take all the help we can get. Hello, everybody, and thank you for everybody that's been joining and rocking with us. This is Steady
Yes.
Mommin, and we just catching up on the news.
Mhm.
All right,
All
ma'am.
right, girl. So did you okay, so we already talked about how they're replacing the warehouse workers, Starbucks and everybody with robots and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can hire or buy, not even hire, buy a robot. And it's about $20,000 or $499 a month. And they're talking about delivering it basically in 2026.
Wow.
And they can cook, they can
Mm-hmm.
do laundry, they can clean up
Mm-hmm.
and lift up to 154 pounds. And the way my life is set up, I don't like to play into AI and all of that robots, because I'm like, they taking over and what are we gonna do? But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
I mean, if it actually can do all of those things,
And not turn on us.
and actually like do them well, why the hell not? We don't want to do them.
I don't want to do no bitch work.
Listen, do you know how many scripts and shows and stuff I can come up with if I ain't got to worry about laundry and dinner and
Meal
what?
planning. Yeah.
But you know what else? This is for all of the what you bring to the table as men, because now women ain't gonna have no damn chance. They gonna be like, I don't need you to cook. I don't need you to clean. I got a robot. What you bring to the table?
Now, that part. Or can you drop one off via Amazon by my house? Yeah, what you
We
bringing
need to
to the
go in on
table?
one and share it. This is say
Yeah,
20 bands, so that's 10
yeah,
bands each.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
half the week. We can do that.
Girl, I want to do it. I want to do it, but I'm like, what will happen if that thing turn on you?
How do you kill a robot?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
water?
I don't know.
We need to start looking into this stuff. We
Hmm.
need contingency plans for when these things go crazy, because I just saw that they're talking about creating laws that won't allow the robots to purchase land or marry humans, or start businesses, which is great. Please put that into law yesterday. Like, we need to have some parameters around this shit, because we don't know what this is going to turn into.
I'm gonna just have to digress on this. What we talking about them starting businesses? Like, okay, so they must be real, real smart, right?
They
Can't
are.
even conceive this. I can't conceive it.
Girl, I'm telling you, we have to put parameters in place now, or they gonna take over. We've seen all the movies.
I did. That's why I'm like, I can't conceive. I just can't process it well.
All right, so we're gonna put a pin on the little Neo robot that's in the house. But y'all tell us what y'all think about these robots. Would you like to have one of the robots in your home to help you out with your chores? Would that be beneficial? Is it worth the 20 bands? I'm just
Yes. You let us know in the comments, because hell, I'm stumped.
all right, girl. So moving on from like news, I got some reality news to chat with you about. So
What?
do you watch the Braxtons, right?
I do. I'm a diehard fan. I love them.
Did you see the Braxton Brawl?
I
That's what I
did.
call it. The
I
Braxton Brawl.
did. I did. And it was so hard to watch.
Y'all. before we get into it, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened in case y'all did not see it. So basically, the sisters came together, and Tamar went off about the sister sending her a cease and desist letter so that she would not interview her niece on her podcast. Well, their niece on her podcast. The niece, not too long ago, came out on social media and said that one of her aunt's husbands had been inappropriate with her sexually when she was 16. So Tamar wanted to allow her a platform to be able to tell her story, and the other
Right.
sisters did not agree with that. They didn't think she should do that. So during this altercation, baby, there was a lot of accusations flying. Tamar said Tawanda stole from her credit cards without her knowing. Tamar said that she put the down payment on Tawanda's house and she was supposed to get it back. Tawanda said that's a lie. It was a gift. Tawanda said that Tamar slept with one of Tony's men, and then Tamar said that's a lie. It was Tawanda that slept with that man. Baby, it even got physical. Okay. Tamar threw water on Tawanda. Tamar pulled Trina wig and kicked her from the back.
You
Like
had to adjust it a little bit too.
it was hard to watch and sad to see. Um as a sibling, I have one older sister and one older brother, and I know
Mhm.
that sibling drama can get real,
Nasty.
real. But baby, them cameras are really blessed that it was the Braxtons in there and not my family, because we would have told. Like, it got so bad. I don't see how they didn't fight. Like, it wouldn't have been no holding back. I'm sorry, siblings
I
fight.
didn't understand how Tony was just popping up. What now? What was she gonna do? Nor she got a heart condition. I'm like, sit down.
Well, she was mad. She was mad because she asked her. I think what made Tony pop up was because they was talking about how it wasn't true that Tamar slept with her
Yeah,
boyfriend or whatever. But Tamar
yeah.
looked at her and was like, "Oh, so you think I'm a fucking man too?" And I think she was talking about her current man. So that's what made her pop up.
Oh, because I was like,
That's what
who's the
made.
guy?
I don't know who the guy is. They bleeped it
They
out.
bleeped it out.
But you know, you me and my putting my twos and twos together when I think she said, "So what you think I'm fucking basically your current man now?" And that's when
Yeah.
she was like, "That's too far," and popped it.
Ooh, it was just so bad. It was like just to know the story behind Tamar. My heart goes out to her, especially her even losing her teeth recently. And that's no shade. But, the suicide attempt. And I mean, and then just seeing how she was so aggressive with Tony and knowing how close their relationship was. Tawanda is sounding a bit sketchy because you really did not say anything to the fact about this not credit card, I'm sorry, cell phone bill. You really kind of deflected on that and then want to double up and come back about her sleeping with somebody else. And then how are you going to say somebody giving you a down payment is a gift? Like all of that is just a little sketchy. Then I see on social media how they're talking about with Tawanda, how she's had a history of stealing,
Mm-hmm.
and how they had the little clips that they would insert about clothes that she would take from Tamar. It's all fun and game because we sisters, we borrow each other things, but it just ain't looking good for Tawanda.
I just didn't like how they kept throwing her mental illness up in her face.
I
Like,
didn't.
I
I did
didn't
not
like
like
that.
that. Yeah,
Whether she's having an episode or not, is she lying?
that part.
Is she lying? Whether she's having an episode or not, she was standing on everything she was saying, looking y'all
Yeah.
dead in y'all eyes while she was saying it. So
So, what do you think about when it comes to the cease and desist? Because they always tight lip and saying that it didn't come from them. Do you believe that?
I kind of do. I heard that it came from the brother, the girl daddy.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
Hmm. So that makes sense.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I just hated seeing that, and sibling drama always sucks. Like, me and my sister can't never seem to get it right, and that sucks so much because you look at sisters and siblings that are really close, and you remember when you guys were really close, and then it's just like it just sucks. But it's kind of like is what it is. If just because your family or um siblings, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have extreme access to each other, that you have to spend a whole lot of time together, especially if the personalities just don't match, they just don't click. I
Yeah,
mean,
because like I always heard, my mama would always say, "Family don't make you right."
we've tried. We've tried and
Mm-hmm,
we
mm-hmm.
just can't seem to get it right. Love her dearly. Love her, would do anything for her. But I get the sibling, yeah. So
I hope they
anyway,
can get it right, because I mean, they have a legacy that doesn't need to be dismantled due to all of that.
I think they just need to stay away from each other. Come together and be cordial. When it's time to do something for the kids or for the mom. But just because
Yeah,
they're sisters don't mean like she don't have to keep showing up and saving them. They don't appreciate her. They don't like her. Like it ain't but so many times you gonna tell me you don't like me. And I'm speaking that from experience and from my life. Like it ain't but so many times you gonna tell me you don't like me. That's okay.
yeah,
Stay away from me. So they can stay away from each other. And that's how I see it. I don't care what their legacy is. Stay away from each other.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of where it seemed like it's headed. But God dog it, just come back.
Keep the show.
Get your
Just
show.
film separately. Girl. So anywho, what is for dinner, dear friend?
Well, for me, it was red beans and Cajun sausage, because I'm like, we need food that's gonna make it stretch. This economy is crazy.
Tell me about it. I'm stretching too. I'm stretching with some Cajun chicken Alfredo pasta.
Oh, that sounds so delicioso.
It's yummy. It's really good.
I know my kids love the beans. They were like, these are overly good. I'm like, yes. I mean, I gotta make it.
Come on, overly good, mama.
Yes, I was like, great feedback, and it was a little spicy because of the Cajun sausage. And my 6-year-old was like, Mom, can I have thirds?
Mm-hmm. Oh, thirds.
Can
Oh,
I
we
have
love that.
thirds? I was like, okay. I
We
thought you
love
weren't
it.
gonna eat it because it was a teeny bit too hot.
Yes, Mama. So let us know what y'all are cooking on this lovely Wednesday. Let us know so we can add it to our list of what we eating for dinner.
Mm. The infamous question.
All right, y'all. This is my favorite part of the show. Our mom VP this week is
Yes.
us.
Oh, we get some money, friend.
We ain't getting no money, but shout out to us. Okay?
Because
Because
we need it.
we have been going through, we have been pushing through,
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
been showing up, we have been crying, we have been laughing, we have been working, we have been momming, steady momming.
Steady mama. I know.
So
And fighting against gravity, child. Fighting against gravity. But just to explain the rules, y'all. Basically what we need you guys to do is to repost one of our videos and tag us. DM us or call us at 678-824-2219 and tell us about the mom that you are nominating. And we will give her $25 that she can use towards whatever she needs to.
yes, we really need you guys to nominate the mamas, okay? So go ahead and DM us, reach out to us in any way, just so we can put a little smile on a mom in your life space because we love our mamas. We are here to support each other, and that's what we plan to do. But we can't do that without you. So let us
Absolutely.
send us your mamas, y'all. Send us your mamas. And if you would like to support the show, we have a Steady Mommin support link in our bio on our Steady Mom and Pod page. Okay. With your help, we'll be able to support moms all around the world through our Mom VP program, future events that we have planned, our give back initiatives, and by growing the podcast portion of the business because none of that is free. So thank you in advance for any of your donations. All of your gifts mean the world to us because we gonna do this thing.
I know that's right. And coming soon, Mommy Hangout on TikTok Live tomorrow at 10 p.m.
Well, I don't know. We can't do it tomorrow because we still gotta did you go? We got to go live again because we got to do it 3 times. Remember?
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I read my notes wrong.
No, it shouldn't be in there, but we will.
I'm like, I guess I read
We're
them wrong.
trying to guys. So we're trying to figure out this whole TikTok live thing, and because our page is new to TikTok, we have to be on live for a certain amount of time,
30
um,
minutes, 3 days
for
in a
3 days.
row, something like
Um,
that. Yeah.
before we're able to get the setup to where it's both of us together like this. So we're working to get that going so that we can do the Mommy Hangout live on TikTok at night because it's gonna be an opportunity for us to just really get personable with our mommy audience and chat with y'all, let y'all get to know us get to know y'all. We're gonna let y'all vent. Like it's going to, once we get it started, it is going to be a vibe, okay? So
Hmm.
bear with us. We are working through the technicalities of it all, but we got y'all and it is coming.
Yes, yes. And we're going to be opening up our calendars to do mom chats. And Mommy's Connect is going to be coming soon as well. So that's basically just us picking a location and we network, we love on each other, we just talk.
Yeah, and just have a night for moms.
Yes, a night for moms.
So yes,
All right.
we love y'all. Thank y'all so very, 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 very much for tuning in. Hope we
Yes.
caught y'all up on a lot of things. Let us know what y'all think about all of our lovely topics that we discussed today. Reach out to us. We love, love, love to hear from y'all, okay? Me on IG, Fox Shante, and Kanisha
Anisha.
underscore at underscore two.
That's right.
And our Steady Mommin IG is Steady Mommin Pod. Okay, so
Mhm.
follow us and TikTok. What is TikTok?
TikTok, the Steady Mommin.
All right, so follow us, Fox with us. We love y'all. Keep grinding
Keep shining.
and keep thriving. Until next week, y'all. Be blessed.